Tatlo na ang team foul nila. So, screens, penetrate on your own on a one-on-one.
Short stab.
You cannot stop a shooter like that, a guy who can score that way.
Lead. Yap and Miller getting reacquainted. No, what a move!
He left him eating dust in that play.
And the MVP of this conference going to work here.
In games that have been decided by only one man there on the part of Ryan, he goes in, Hugnatan is clearly out of that circle. That circle is there. The thing has been established. It's a good call.
Lead pass, he is gone!
Again, Deval's going on a one-on-one. So that's what's needed.
Look at this KFC as his delivery of the quarter. This has been the motif of this game. The Yap combine. Roger Yap to James. Fingers. James. Shot clock at 6. James from long distance. Yes!
Oh boy. What a shot.
Looked like a shot blocker, but when he was in the amateurs, he was a big-time shot blocker.
The offense dying for Pure Foods here. They're down to 3 seconds. Boy, they just have to thank their lucky stars they have this guy. We're shrieking, we're screaming, we're shouting, we're scoring.
Not one, but two fakes there by James Yap to get that layup.
Runner. Whoa! That's beginning to be a favorite shot. He has 17 as well. So our Tokyo for Tonkatsu play of the game. Oh, bago na ito Kailan pa? Describe the play. Oh, maganda no. Katsoku. Okay. Gary sidestepping motion with now James Yap reacting. He slapped the ball, ended up with a foul.
Well, if you slap down at the basketball and you don't get it cleanly, you're definitely going to get a foul. That's going to send Gary.
Burger King at the top of this game. First half, they were in step, but the third quarter proved to be the... Romel hit a shot from outside somewhere there earlier. This is on its way. Yes!
It's always a good idea to get the ball to James Yap in the half court.
Once you put up points quickly in succession in the meantime, that is... Oh! Ringlet beauty by James Yap.
And for anybody else, that would be a bad shot. A fadeaway from 3 points.
Our
athletic.
4 feet people, at least 6'5" in height. Oh, James! And that's 10 for him.
And that's another fadeaway.
Sa wildcard round, samantalang si James Carlos Yap and the rest of the BMX Derby Ace Llamados still up. Here comes James Yap. James Yap, crossover all the way for 2.
And see the adjustment in James Yap's offense. Had a difficult time getting off that outside shot. And decided to put the ball on the floor and moving away from his defender and passing through 2 defenders.
And here's Artadi. Artadi steps on the brakes. James Yap wants the ball. He has it. He goes right. He fires. He scores.
You know, he's going to be feeling more comfortable going up against Mark Agiwa's defense than Ronald Tubit. And you saw it
for the Llamados. Here's Roger Yap. Hand off James Yap. He fakes. He fires. Yes, sir. That's a 3.
On the floor, you see a snapshot here coming from James Yap.
9 points in the opening quarter to the former PBA
or Coca-Cola might equal that record. And once that happens, let's take a look at this move by James Yap. Several shots coming from Yap, putting the ball on the floor, then the assist. And he's doing it all right now.
He's the man with a million moves. He can pass, he can shoot.
Talagang pasok na pasok sila sa quarterfinals. And Willie Miller losing it to Cliff Brown. Here's P-Bag on the other hand. Oh, yes. You go to your best finisher and you go to James Yap.
Llamados on the move, on the run. And they're on top. We'll be back after this timeout.
See, he had already released the ball. J.J. Helderbrand obviously not in the position.
ng bola. Yun talaga yung first option namin. Yung defense talaga, kailangan namin kailangan i-deny talaga lahat ng mga star player nila, no? So, yung ikot ng bola, kailangan talaga makahawak lahat ng teammates ko para ma-feel nila and magkaroon sila ng confidence sa tira nila.
Mapunta naman tayo sa personal game mo. Alam natin, this conference, medyo nagsastruggle ka sa free throw.
Well, ganun pa rin. Basta
James Yap. Yes, sir. That's a 3. James Yap. Blocked by Brown. But,
And he'll go to the line.
Yep, there's a foul according to referee Peter Balao.
And that partnership has worked beautifully in the different teams that they've played together. Artadi and James Yap.
Well, for a while, nakahiwalay sila ng landas, no? When Artadi went to Ginebra, but I suppose, it's so instinctive for Artadi to look for James Yap on the break. They've been doing it for so long, as we mentioned. And this, even if they...
So the Lakers.
Power Move Highlights brought to you by Derby Ace Premium Formula. Dito ka na sa Yamato. Sometimes I'm amazed that we have something in common. I also like Jamal Will.
72, he led Jose Rizal to the NCAA Seniors Championship. The age of 24, the peak of his career, he underwent a brain surgery. You read all about him. 35 years, he's been paralyzed. That story will be the Philippine star tomorrow.
Meantime, James Yap hits a 3.
Mark Kagiwa, who's probably more, not probably, but is more familiar with Ginebra's system. Chalk up another 3-point basket by Barangay, by Pineg.
They're talking text, 1 over the Barako Energy Coffee Masters. The final score there was 112-101, and moments ago, BMEG Derby Ace winning over Ginebra 101-83. For Dominic Oy, my partner, El Decano, Senor Kenito Henson, I'm Nico Alili saying goodnight. From the Big Dome, well out of Filipinas, this is the PBA on Solar TV.
Good. Meyerhofer for his third rebound. Here's Artadi against Reyes. Sidestep. Pass to James Yap. And King James is on the board.
And James Yap, he knows that if he runs alongside Paul Artadi or he trails, the thing is that Pure Foods just playing with a lot of intensity in this game.
And that's a familiar phrase and familiar sight. Artadi to Yap for our KFC assist delivery of the quarter. Enjoy watching the PBA with finger-licking food. Dial 887-8888 now. Mula college up to their early years in the PBA, and then now a sort of a reunion here at Pure Foods. Roger Yap to the left side. James puts it on the floor, trying to stretch for that layup. Will it count? Pero tanong ko, di ba yung 3-point lang ng inatras? Yung free throw line, 15 feet pa rin. Hindi naman inusog eh. Oh, basket counts here. Joseph Fio, all arms up about it, is whistled for the foul. James Yap, check this out. One-handed shot for James. Gets the lucky bounce. And bad news for Santa Lucia fans. This might just get King James going. The crowd's
Pakana, Artadi seems to have confidence in that position, because both guys came from Barangay Ginebra last year, and remember, it was Paul Artadi that had more minutes compared to Chris Pakana.
As Pure Foods, for the third time in this game, has his 2 points.
He really has to force the issue just because of point.
James Yap gets it right back on the other end, and this crowd is starting to wake up.
For safety.
That put us in time to check our Toki Toko Beef Bowl play of the game. And of course, big beefy goodness in 3 exciting flavors is Toki Toko's Beef Bowls.
The Llamados threatening to open up the first double-digit lead of the ball game, and there he does it. James Yap finishing down low. There's another look at Paul Artadi making the play possible for James Yap, and on the other end, Paul Artadi took the hit, and that's going to be a turnover against Santa Lucia. Anthony Johnson called with the offensive foul. Right.
With a hand.
James Yap. And James Yap, that's 5 points for him. Cliff Brown with a rebound. James Yap looking for back-to-back baskets.
You know, he's so confident in taking that outside shot, knowing that Rico Meyerhofer, Cliff Brown.
And it looks like James Yap is going to be called for the foul.
Sakit ngayon. So, kailangan talaga kasi yung goal lang namin makaabot na kami sa 3, 4, 5 na spot. So, kailangan talaga namin every game kailangan namin panalo.
We expect na yung Santa Lucia babalik sa second half na mas matibay pa. Kayo din ba? Yun din ang gusto mo mangyari? Mas tumibay pa kayo?
Kung ano yung pinapakita namin itong first half, no, kailangan i-maintain lang namin yung depensa namin dahil talagang hindi sila masyadong naka-forma talaga sa pag-execution nila. So, yun pa rin ipapatuloy namin this coming second half.
Alright, see you then.
Unnecessary risks, and that's great. And you take a look at the turnover points, 20-6, the big difference right there. And they have been challenging the interior, and they're getting away with a lot of inside points, Tito.
So I expect to see a couple of X's on the other side.
Dwight Fernandez, as he plays Omolon now at the two-guard position, something that I think he's capable of doing.
James Yap scoring at will now. He's got 15 points in the game. And lob pass. Defense was asleep while James Yap was scheming to score.
Well, that's what's so good about James Yap. Moving without the ball, looking at the angles, looking to get himself open. And you watch the communication here between, as you said, the two UE teammates, Paul Artadi to James Yap.
Yeah, that psychic connection goes way back.
Yeah. I remember in 1999,
they clear it away for James Yap. Yap covered by Ross. James Yap, the three, yes! He just pulls that out of his pocket and makes it. That's his 20th point of the ball game. And once again, the Santa Lucia Realtors.
You see the teamwork here of BMEG, not just in defense but in offense. A beautiful shield set up there by Mark Prigris for James Yap to get himself open for the shot.
More action still to come after this. It's either at the venues or right here on Solar TV, but that's going to wrap it up for this PBA Wednesday. For Patricia Hizon and Kinito Henson, this is Vito Lazatin reminding you to be good to yourselves and to each other, and we'll see you again next time here.